Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your August 1st to the 15th, 2025 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my website, danehartguidedmessages.com or daneharttarot.com. They're listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Virgo, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Oh, and one more. Angels and spirit guides. Fantastic, Virgo. Okay, give me a moment to focus and settle in. All right. At the center of it all, for the first half of August, is the Emperor. I love that for you. I love that strength. I love that power coming forward. Very strong masculine energy coming forward. Emperor also represents Aries. March 21st to April 19th is the time frame. I'm also hearing something around that time. You could be planning something. I do know it's out a year, right? But you can be having a big change that will really take place during the Aries timeframe. Now, if you're born on the cusp of Aries, this part of your personality, no, you can't be born on the cusp of Aries. I don't know why I even said that. But somebody is born on the cusp of Aries here that's listening. So if you're born on the cusp of Aries, I'm just going to go with it. Like, this part of your personality is really going to come out. So just know this right now. There is also a sense of really, and you can have Aries in your chart, right, Virgo? And Aries is going to be bringing out your power, your authority, your determination during this time. So that's going to be a big thing. 4 is also, you're building a really big foundation for yourself. There's going to be some shifts that you are doing, fundamental shifts that are going to help you feel more empowered, more like you're living the vision of your life that you really want. And it moves us then to the challenge, which is the Lovers. Now, it can be you're having a challenge in love, you're having a challenge with a Gemini. The Lovers does represent Gemini. May 21st to June 20th is the time frame. Okay, here something about March just came forward. Okay, I do know that that's the Aries time frame, but there's something here with March and love, and it's like will you be at the place that you want to be? This is the Lovers is the challenge. Now, the Lovers is the men and the woman here blessed by the angel, the fairy, however you want to see this winged being. But what I see it as here is embracing the duality of what it is that you want, embracing the passion of what it is that is guiding you, and also falling in love with your life. Are there major red flags in your existence that are I don't love this, I don't want this? Now, if you're looking to fall in love, okay, fixing those areas of frustration are going to be really important. If you're in love, okay, or you're married or you're in a committed relationship and you're but the love isn't there, it's bringing back those things that were beautiful to you or that still are beautiful to you and making them a center of your being right now. That's going to be really, really important. It's embracing love. It's embracing passion. It's also embracing the duality of what it is that you want, and understanding that they can both be okay as long as you're moving forward respectfully, caringly, lovingly, honestly with people. You embracing the duality of you is important. It moves us then to where we need to focus on this time and the energy that we need to focus on. And this is the Queen of Cups, water sign energy, air, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Linked to Aries would be, Pisces here. Pisces and Aries, go into each other. Pisces is also our sister sign, so that's why sister came up during this time. Okay, that makes sense. And so here with the Queen of Cups, it's embracing what you love. It's embracing your passion, Virgo, and it's saying my heart needs to be seen. It doesn't all need to be logical. Actually, a lot of this during this time isn't going to be logical. It's going to be emotional, and you're going to be looking at things like an emperor and saying, I have every right to what it is that I desire. How do I build the foundation? How do I get to where it is that I want to be for myself? And it moves you then to the energy that you're leaving behind. And this is the Magician. As above, so below. As you believe it, so it becomes. You had a highly intensive manifestation time, whether it was used, whether we intuitively used it to enhance our life, or whether we used it to really highlight what we're frustrated with and what we don't want. That is part of our spiritual journey. But with the Queen of Cups coming into the realm here and the energy that we need to focus with love, with caring, though we have very strong sacred masculine energy, now we also have very strong sacred feminine energy, playing to the duality of the lovers coming forward. And the Magician saying here, stand before the altar of your existence, claim your gifts. Have you done that? Or has that been a challenge to you? What do you love in your life? What do you want to build differently? How are you moving forward? Now, it moves us to your strength. This is the Six of Cups. You have energy from your past that's coming forward into your present. And you might have had scars in your past. Who doesn't? But there's energy from the past moving you forward. And it's going to be the sense of, I love this. I want to build more of this in my life. This is the beautiful thing that I want to see myself moving forward in, going after, and really, really enjoying. Our job might be our job, right? Pays the bills, keeps a roof over our head, puts food on the table. But this is a passion from when you were little. This can also be people coming into your life that you're reconnecting with from once upon a time, from, from when you were younger, type of thing. But this is also a sense of even, picking up a book and being like, oh my gosh, this was my favorite book when I was little, and reading it again, or when I was in, whatever age you were in, but it was something that was a favorite, and you're like all inspired, all again, or a movie or whatever it is, and music, and you're all inspired again. And you can find that things from your past are coming forward. Like you can be hearing songs whenever you step into shops or step into a restaurant, and you're like, wow, I really love that song when I was like this age or that age, and it's bringing you back to those memories and that passion that you had in the way that you want to move forward in the now. It's never too late. It might be different, right? It might be different than what it would have been when we were 15 years old, but that is okay. We can't be, 15 or 20 forever. And it moves us then to our near future. And I love this. I love this because it seems like August is the time of angels. And I just think that is the most beautiful thing. The first half of August, our angels are sitting there looking at our spinning wheel, laughing at us and being like, you made a mess. You made a mess. I love spinning wheels, by the way. But here, the angel is untangling the thread. And you know how long I have had this deck? You know how many times I've seen this card and been like, the angel is doing something weird with spinning. And it's like, no, she is untangling the mess that we have made with what we want from our lives and the way that we're moving forward. And now, as she is untangling, we are stepping into a new season. We are stepping into a new inspiration of self and a new understanding. So listen, it's going to be hard. Like, listen, that's a whole sentence right there, period. Listen. And then it's going to be hard to listen. We're going to want things to be logical. We're going to want things to be practical or militant, very much like the emperor. I want it to be a certain way, polish the shoes, press the trousers, everything has to be like this. Okay, cool. But what we're going to see here is that it's not all going to line up the way that we want to. It's going to be more messy than we had intended. But it's also leading us back to a place and a time when we weren't as strict with ourselves, but there was more joy And it brings us then, and our angels are bringing us into a new season. Like they're spinning the wheel, they're turning things forward for us. It brings us then to the advice. The advice is you've taken in all the advice, right? You've taken in all the advice, you've listened, you've learned. Here with the 10 of Swords, you've had your heartbreaks, your pains, your betrayals, right? You've been stabbed in the back, you've been overwhelmed. Now is a time of transformation. This is my Minor Arcana Death card, the dying away of the old self, the rebirth of the new. You're stepping into a new power, a new phase of being, a new understanding that you just didn't have before. And as you do so, you're seeing yourself in a different way. But remember, those swords, gold, back in the day. Lives were changed because of swords. Because yes, people used to fight with them, but also if you were handed a sword, if you were brave in battle and, the king turned around, or the leader turned around and handed you a sword, it changed your whole family's life. Your life is being changed. You have 10 of them. You have the repeat of the number 10. It is time for transformation, especially of mind and of voice, the way you speak to yourself and how you think about yourself and your dreams. It moves us then to the environment. This is the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy, which is April 20th to May 20th. Okay? The Hierophant is strong Taurus energy coming forward. If you have Taurus in your chart, if you have Taurus in your life, that's going to come forward profoundly. Okay? But the environment is also lessons being learned. The Hierophant is representative of the Pope in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, right? And so here we even have the hat and the cross here in this deck, which is the Dreaming Way. I think that's it, the Dreaming Way Tarot. And what you're going to see is that you're not going to fit into a certain category, a certain space, the way that you want to, okay? You're always going to have to tweak it a little bit. You're always going to be a bit different. And as you look at things differently, as you see yourself differently, as you step into your power with, determination and focus, you're stepping into absolute authority, right? The absolute authority of the father, which is the emperor, right, is representative of a father figure, or of the father, right? And then the Hierophant is representative of like the church, right? Whether you follow the church or not, or whether you had a strong father figure or not, that doesn't matter here. What matters is that you are going to see strong sacred masculine energy guiding you forward in absolute determination, absolute focus, and unwaveringness. You do have the Queen of Cups coming in saying, hey, listen, we have to be a bit flexible because we're looking at what we love. We're going after what we love, and that's the challenge here, to connect fully with the heart and to say, this is what I love, this is what I want. It brings us then to our hopes and our fears. This is the Page of Swords. We hope to be able to embrace our voice, to be able to say what it is that we want. And we fear that all the dreams that we had will never come to fruition, so why even say them? Okay? It moves us then to the outcome, which is the Page of Pentacles. There's something that you are going to have to learn that will better you forward, okay? You have 2 pages here. We're afraid of it. We're afraid of the words of it. We're afraid of the voice of it. It's more of what's in our head that is keeping us held back than the actuality of doing it. So do be mindful about that. With the Page of Pentacles, it is a time of being a student of how to plant your prosperity, how to move forward. You're going to be very good and very attuned to learning. You have a double page here, but you are going to be apprehensive around it. So just being aware of this is going to be important. It moves us then to, because there's a sense of like, why do I have to learn? I'm already the emperor, gosh darn it. But, emperors who learn are much more powerful rulers than emperors who think they know everything. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. This is the Magpie. Reevaluate your priorities. It is time to let go of what you no longer need, what's no longer needed. It is. You're going to see that it's time to purge. It's time to release. And it brings us then to the chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. This is 2. So we have the sacral chakra and we have the solar plexus chakra. Flexibility and personal power. So to be flexible within ourselves, we can be, again, too rigid. It's a personality trait. It's part of being an earth sign. We can be too rigid with ourselves. The earth can be rigid, right? So embracing a flexibility and promoting flexibility, whether you do Tai Chi or yoga or Pilates or whatever, embracing that flexibility is going to be important here. personal power, the solar plexus chakra, trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, and seeing yourself as a powerful individual. Not like a warlord type of thing, like you will listen to me or else. Not a tyrant energy, but this sense of I'm embracing the power that is me as I am born into this universe with stardust in my veins, with dreams in my heart, and I get to see them come to fruition. They might take on changes. That's the most exciting thing about living, is when we can see the twists and the turns that the dreams that were set in our heart when we were little take, and the way that we get to what it is that we want, or when we see certain things fall away because that dream had to be there in order to propel us forward, in order to get us to where we are now. We don't always get what we want, and sometimes it's a bummer, right? It really is. It's like you can get so angry. But I firmly believe that Spirit has a plan that is more extraordinary than we know. And it moves us then to the energy here to be mindful of, angels and spirit guides. And this is the Five of Pentacles. This is a I can't. This is a lack attitude. This is a poverty mentality. So just know that we might have had financial difficulties in the past. It scarred us. It comes up and makes us think we can't be wealthy. We can't be prosperous. We can't have the nice things. Here, a hound is chasing down a rabbit. She doesn't want to see it, but she is wealthy. Okay? That could have been her first time seeing anything that wasn't favorable. So with ourselves, when we look at the Five of Pentacles, it is like what we didn't want to see, what we didn't want to experience. But now we need to move forward in the wealth of our voice, of our intuition, of our connection, of our deeper understanding of life and what we want. It brings us then to the chakra energy, not the chakra energy, the spirit energy, and this is the nuthatch. And it says, stay grounded and welcome the new knowledge and perspective coming your way. Oh, I love that this card fell off. And then we have the heron, which is one of my favorites. And it says, let go of convention and follow your own unique path. The chakra energy is the inner child. Your inner child is talking to you, whether you want to listen. I mean, that's also what the Six of Cups is saying right here. Whether we want to listen to it or not, the inner child is coming forward and it's talking to your heart. And in order for you to embrace the duality of you and get what you love, you need to connect with that child. Or you also need to embrace what you love, joy and happiness. We tend to get so serious when we get older. We have so many responsibilities. They weigh on us so heavily. We forget to have fun. We forget to laugh. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the Eight of Cups, walking away from something too soon, or just being like, I'm out, peace. Like, I'm done. I can't do this. I don't want to do this. Spirit's like, no, don't walk out. Don't give up. Don't, because it's been hard, and Spirit sees that. Your subconscious tarot message is the Ace of Swords. You take this gift because you have it here with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords takes the Ace of Swords. And this is God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of clarity of voice and clarity of mind. You're working through nonsense. I want to say a different word, but we're on YouTube. So you're working through things here during this time. And it's like, oh, that was taking up space in my brain. Oh, that was weighing me down. Oh, that was chaos I just didn't need. And clarity is coming, but you have to let the clarity in. And the anger out. All right, Virgo, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Virgo, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed beginning of August and a blessed life.